Hey, what's going on YouTube? And I'm back after a long break. I'm sorry I was away from YouTube for a couple of months, but I'm back. And 2015 I'm gonna be putting up more videos than ever. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Anyways, let's kickstart the year with the top 3 apps of January 2015. So for the first app of the year, we have Diner Dash. The basic gist of the game is that customers will come into your diner and you will get more points if you match the color of their shirts to the color of the seats you place them at. But if you don't, it's fine, they'll just sit anywhere. Anyways, then you'll have to collect their order and pass it to the chef. The chef will then cook their food and then you have to serve it to them. And you must do this in a fast pace, otherwise they will get impatient and you will lose points. So the first few levels are a bit easier and it's a bit slow paced. However, when you get to the higher levels, it does become fast paced, which makes it all the more challenging, and it can get really fun, and I highly recommend you check this game out. So for our second game, we have Zombie Highway 2, the sequel to the ever so popular Zombie Highway. So we have an endless runner game where you're driving a car and you tilt your screen to move it, and it's all good until the zombies start jumping on your car. And the zombies are tilting your car over, and the only way to get them off is by either smashing them into abandoned cars on the street, by shooting them with guns you either purchase or upgrade from your inventory. However, you do have limited bullets, so you should spend them wisely on the tougher zombies which come at you at further distances as you go along. You can also use your nitro to help speed things up. Overall, this is a very enjoyable and fun entertainment game, and it has sweet graphics, which is another bonus, and I highly recommend you check it out. Next up, we have Bike Rivals. In this game, you're playing as a bike racer who's trying to overcome obstacles in about 100 different types of levels. The basic controls are tilting to balance out your bike or racer, and nitro, which you can collect on the way to help speed things up. The point systems are awarded based on how fast you can complete the level. Overall, I find this game very enjoyable and entertaining, and it can last you a long time with the amount of levels it has to offer. So I highly recommend you check this one out. So I guess you could say this is our first brain teaser game of 2015. It is called Swipe Tree. In Swipe Tree, every time you swipe, a new tile of a different color appears, and your main goal is to get as many of the same color tiles in a row, 3 being the minimum, and when you swipe to collect them, that awards you points, and the main aim of the game is to get as many points as you can. It's a really fun brain teaser game and a great game to play when you're bored or trying to kill time. I really enjoyed it and I think you will too, so I highly recommend you check it out. For our next game, I must say this is one of the hardest games I've ever played. In this game, the instructions are fairly simple. You just double tap or single tap based on whether you're on double jump or not to maneuver from one box-like structure to another. Sounds easy? Well, it's not. Don't believe me? Download this game and try it out for yourself. Next up, from the same creators of Amazing Thief, we have Amazing Ninja. Now this, I must say, is the more easier and more fun version of Amazing Thief. You tap on the left side of your screen to jump and the right side to attack. Your main aim is to attack all the red ninjas and to jump over and not attack your blue friendly ninjas. If you do attack or hit one of your blue friendly ninjas, you are automatically dead. If you fall off one of these box-like structures, you're dead. Or if you get killed by one of the red ninjas, you're also dead. And once again, the main aim of this one is to kill as many red ninjas as you can, as each kill of them awards you a point. Timberman is a game I've had the most fun in a long time. The instructions are fairly simple. You tap on the left side of your screen to cut the tree from the left side, and you tap on the right side to cut from the right side. The challenge of the game is to cut as much logs as you can before the red bar at the top runs to 0, but the red bar can be maintained if you tap fast enough and not take it at a slow pace, or if you hit one of your branches by tapping on the same side too much, that may also cause you to lose. So it's a really fun and challenging game, and I highly recommend you check this one out. Flick Shoot 2 is a really fun game for all the soccer-football fans out there. Essentially, in this specific game mode, you have 10 lives to lose, and otherwise you have to score as much points by scoring goals, by flicking the ball in the position you want. You can even change the course of the ball while it's in the air just by swiping on your screen. It's a really fun game, and the blue dots in the goalposts are multiplier points, in which when you hit them, it will multiply your score by the number depicted in the blue circle. It's a really fun game, especially a time killer game, and I highly recommend you check this one out. Insanity is a game in which you use your finger to move this yellow ball face like thing around this screen, in which these 4 blocks are moving and bouncing off the walls. Your main aim is to collect the white bubbles, or yellow bubbles, sorry, which award you points, and I guess the main goal is to collect as much points as you can. It's a really fun and challenging game, I must say, at least for me, and I highly recommend you check it out. For our final game, it is called Daddy Long Legs. Now this is literally Flappy Bird all over again for me. Essentially, you just tap on the screen to alternate this daddy long legs, and you try to help him to walk as far as he can. Now my average is about 10 meters, which sucks, though I have a high score of 30 meters, which was just luck, pure luck. So leave a comment down below on what's your high score you could achieve in this game, as I'm really interested to find out how far some of you can go. So this brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, as it does help me out a lot. And if you do like the content that I do produce, please do subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you all in my next video.